Yo, welcome. This is your boy, the host with the most, but humble, and I do mean humble, the Dostradamus, aka Derek, and I'm here, of course, on a Monday to gradually get you back into the week that was with this beautiful show I call the Tag In. This episode actually number 12. If you're watching it today, you're watching it tomorrow, you're watching it next week. I truly do thank you from the bottom of my heart to the depths of my loins. I truly do thank you. I'm humbled each and every single time your boys allowed to do this. I try to do the Monday shows with a kind of a soft, mellow tone, just to kind of get you into the weekend. I mean, into the week. That's the goal. You had the weekend, had a great time. Now you got to drink some coffee and get back into the week. And with the tag in is one of those things where I'm just trying to get you in, and then, we'll get the, welcome, all the craziness and whatnot. But right now, we're just going to do the soft mellow tones on Monday. That's the goal for the Monday tag in shows. Of course, we're going to do some paperwork first. We're going to do some spring cleaning, like I always say, of course. Don't forget, your boy is on a TikTok. The boy's on the TikToks now, at DDostranavis. You go check me out. Give me some hearts. Show some love over there for your boy over there at the TikToks. Also, I am on Twitter at, that's going to be the real Derek, DERRICK 86. You can go check me out over there as well. And I'm on Facebook. I have a Facebook group page, you guys. It's called Facebook. It's called the WrestleCram Super Club. WrestleCram Super Club. Go check me out over there as well. I'm posting on there on a religious basis. Also, I'm posting after the show. I'm posting on Twitter. I'm posting on TikTok. I'm also posting on the shorts over here at the YouTubes as well. So don't forget about that. I'm posting all over the place, to try to get as many people, many subscribers into this beautiful fold we call the wrestling WrestleCram clan or whatnot. We can check that out. So once again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You guys like, share, and subscribe. Also, let's talk about it. We're gonna get into Gable Stevenson. He just came and now he's about to leave again, take some time off, which is really weird, but we'll talk about it. Also, we're going to talk about a person I haven't seen in a while or whatnot, which is Chris Heroes. We're going to talk about him as well in AEW and what he does in AEW, and can they get him back in the ring or whatnot. Also, we're going to talk about Collision, which happened Saturday. I'm going to talk about that. I do have my insights on that as well. And we're going to do a small, I wouldn't say personal, because I'm kind of an open book or whatnot. But we'll talk about me and what's going on with me personally, okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So let's talk about Gable Stevenson taking a break from NXT or WWE altogether. This is from Cultaholic. Don't forget to go check out Cultaholic.com. They do have a Facebook group page. They have a website as well, Cultaholic.com. And don't forget, they do have a YouTube channel. I love their top 10s. Have a great time over there. So go support Cultaholic. The Olympic gold medalist Gable Stevenson recently made his debut in NXT, with it seemingly as thought the young man named is to be a permanent part of the NXT roster. After previously being drafted to Raw last year without any appearances, Stevenson returned to the WWE programming and NXT, offering to train up Eddie Thorpe. Is it Thorpe? Thorpe. I think it's Thorpe. I don't remember. I can't. It's Thorpe. For the Raw Underground match against Stevenson's real brother, Damian Kemp. I didn't even know they were brothers. This is actually brand new news to me as well. Stevenson ended up getting physically involved on the most recent edition of NXT, throwing around NXT wrestlers with ease. This looked to be perhaps the start of a run with Stevenson on the brand, but according to Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer News, he is actually said to be taking time off. This is, of course, Dave Meltzer speaking. Stevenson is now officially considered on the NXT roster, although he will be taking a break soon to train for the World Championships. After that, it says, at this point, it feels as though Stevenson WWE career will never get off the ground, with him taking a lot of time away to compete in amateur wrestling. With his professional wrestling training progress slowly. Here's my thing. I'll say it like this. Y'all do what you got. WWE, you knew what you got. It is what it is. All I can do is respect it and keep going. Gable Stevenson, he looks like he has a lot of stuff going on at the same time. Now, this is from Cultaholic, so this is not WWE giving a statement. Dave Meltzer said a little bit of something, but even though Gable Stevenson is still a wrestler, a actual athlete, a person who actually does real sports or whatnot, then you should know that. You should have known that when they gave him the contract. I guarantee he said, "Hey, I'm doing X, Y, and Z. This is what's gonna happen." So, and the dude looks awesome. Once again, I did not like the NXT Underground. It was all horrible. It was one of the worst things I could ever see in wrestling, other than the Raw, when it was on Raw and they had the Raw Underground, which was bad. But what I saw was extremely impressive. This guy is really, really good. Now, if once again, the thing is, I think they know what's going on. I think they respect what's going on, but they have to understand that, hey, we're putting money into this guy as well, and it looks like they're not getting any results as of right now. Once again, I respect Gable Stevenson. I would love to see him, do something in the WWE instead of just, being alongside of Kurt Angle. I think he was with Kurt Angle at one time when they brought the milk truck, and then we see him here. It's only 2 times we've seen Gable Stevenson, and those are the only 2 times. This time we actually seen him. He just looks great. But, when are we going to get impromptu match, something like that? But, and I don't know how long this tournament is going to be. We don't know. I guarantee, if you win, you advance to another one, and you keep going, and you keep going, and you keep going. But, hopefully we will get to a point where he kind of slows down, and he kind of puts himself into a situation where we can hopefully get him to be on the roster, hopefully part-time. We can get him part-time there, but we'll see with this situation. It looks like Jake Paul does the exact same thing. He is actually doing a lot of part-time, and he's doing a lot of impulsive. He has businesses as well. So I understand, all I can do is I can respect it. Hopefully we get more out of him. I would love to see him in the ring and see what he can actually do, and put him on the mic as well. Still no mic work as well. So we'll see. Much love over there to Gable Stevenson. Once again, I did not know that his brother was Damian Kemp. Didn't know that, but we'll see. On from that to Tony Khan. Tony Khan says he's chipping away at getting Chris Hero to wrestle. This is WrestleZone.com. Don't forget to go check out WrestleZone as well. Great source for information. They do have a Facebook group page and a YouTube channel as well. Go check them out. The AEW CEO Tony Khan teased that he's trying to get Chris Hero back in the ring. Hero has been working with AEW in the backstage capacity on a trial basis in recent weeks. He confirmed that he did a little coaching at the AEW Cross New Japan Forbidden Door. In a tweet, a fan suggested that Khan should get Hero in the cage, and the AEW CEO responded by stating that he is working on it. Khan also stated that he can't say whether he'll get Hero to wrestle, but he'll keep chipping away at a veteran on a weekly basis. He expresses his hope that Hero will crack someday and stated that he loved working with him regardless. Of course, Heroes has not wrestled since he has been released by the WWE in 2020. But he recently stated that he has not retired. The last time I seen Chris Hero, I think it was the first time he got released by the WWE when he was the Black and Gold in NXT, not the new go around when he came back. So, I mean, I like Chris Heroes. I mean, he is a veteran and he's a trainer as well. I do know that he does train. So, I don't know. I'm hearing rumblings that he was going to be a part of the Blackpool Combat Club, being the fifth member, because Bryan Danielson, of course, did break his wrist, and he's going to be out for, I think, 4 to 6 weeks. So, and of course, we're waiting on the other member of the Elite, what was going to happen with that, because Eddie Kingston, unfortunately, is going to be in the G1. So, I mean, I want to see what happens. I mean, once again, I haven't seen Chris Heroes on TV in a very long time, so I could not tell you about the situation with Chris Heroes. But will it be a great addition to AEW? Of course it'll be a great addition to AEW. You have a veteran, a person who is a coach as well, and he's also working in creative. It looks like he is working in creative. So, I mean, it'll be a great thing, a great factor for him to do that. Much love to Chris Heroes to see what happens. I mean, much love, much love. AEW is just getting to a really great point now where we can have this situation and there's no drama. There's no drama. Once again, and I'll say this, and this is other aside from the Chris Hero stuff, not a lot of drama anymore or whatnot. I haven't seen a lot of drama. The only thing that I've heard about is the ratings at Collision. But once again, I think they're still killing everybody else in that Saturday slot. So they're doing a great job. So once again, great job to AEW. I don't have any bad reporting to talk about. But I am talking about Collision. Collision is doing really, really great. I personally like Collision. And we're going to get into Collision right now. So we do, at the beginning of Collision, they do have a vignette of Ricky Starks talking about him winning against Powerhouse Hobbs. Powerhouse Hobbs talking about winning against Ricky Starks. After that, we get a Samoa Joe and CM Punk a vignette as well, saying that CM Punk has never defeated Samoa Joe in I think the 12 plus years that they have been wrestling. This is Samoa Joe and CM Punk 4. So we'll see what happens with that. After that, we get CM Punk. He comes to the ring and he says that it's a great day to be alive on Saturday in Regina. I think it's Regina, Alberta. So they're there. He says that he wanted to give some history on him and Samoa Joe. He says that this is one of the biggest matches of his career, and he says that if Joe kills him in a dream, he better apologize. Also, he says that history will be made at this time. I'm sorry, I said 18 years since they have been in the ring between him and Samoa Joe. He also says that a lot of injuries, it has been a lot of injuries. Most of those injuries are because of Samoa Joe. He also says that one name that we should be most definitely talking about, and that is Owen Hart, and the foundation that his wife, his widow, has been doing. Well, she's the widow of Owen because Owen's been passed for a very long time. He said if it wasn't for Owen, half of the locker room would not be there. If it wasn't for Owen, he most definitely, CM Punk, would not be there. He's saying that win, lose, or draw, he says that this will be one of the greatest matches. He will leave it all in the ring. But he says that superstition, him touching the the trophy itself, he was just saying, hey, he said it's superstition, but I'm gonna touch it away because I'm gonna win. And after that, we get a video package of Samoa Joe and CM Punk. Just they're going to be the main event, so they're kind of propping this to be a really good match. So they're just trying to prop it up. They're just trying to prop it up every single time. They're trying to prop it up. So they get another video package with them talking or whatnot, just saying that I'm gonna win, I'm gonna win, I'm gonna win, I'm gonna win. That's pretty much what it was. But after that, we finally get our first match. It's gonna be Ricky Starks versus Powerhouse Hobbs. This is the semifinals for the Owen Hart tournament. Pretty fun match. I hate because I did predict that Powerhouse Hobbs was going to win because of shenanigans. But apparently Starks wins because of shenanigans. And that's exactly what happened. Powerhouse starts off very, very strong. Very, very strong until they get to the outside where QT Marshall is choking out. He chokes the crap out of Ricky Starks. And then we get a turnaround or whatnot. QT is still trying to get a lot of offense in as well while the referee back is turned, but that eventually falls apart when we get that beautiful spine buster, and we got like a 16 count, but QT Marshall is talking to Aubrey, and Aubrey's like, get off of the ring, get out, what is going on? So he's like, dude, go, tap, 1, 2, 3, 1, go. But that doesn't happen. Eventually, Powerhouse Hobbs gets up. He's like, dude, what are you doing? Eventually, that gives Ricky Starks the time to get up. He Irish whips him to the ring, knocking QT Marshall off of the ring itself. And we get that beautiful, beautiful spear by your boy Ricky Starks. 1, 2, 3, and he advances to the finals. That was a beautiful thing what happened with that. And QT, after the end of the match, we get QT trying to explain himself to Powerhouse Hobbs. Powerhouse pushes him down, and the other guy, I forgot the dude's name, he comes in, he gets a beautiful spine buster, he rolls out, he's about to attack QT Marshall again, but Holly comes in to protect him, and he walks out and walks away. It does look like he is done. He's done with QTV, something he should have been done with a long time ago. But that's good. I'm happy with it. By all means, I'm happy about it. After that, we get a Miro video package. This was the highlight of the day for me. Too funny. He says many men have hurt themselves doing a deal with the devil. He says also that he's ready to fight anyone and hurt them in many ways that he cannot be hurt. He cannot be tempted from his path. He's I cannot be pursued by any shiny gold belts, false idols, or a double-jointed super hot wife. He said he sent a battle. He sensed a big battle coming, and it's one that's gonna be for the ages. The double jointed hot wife was the funniest thing in history of wrestling. Now, I promise you, I thought that was the funniest thing. I love that. I just wanted to write it. I had to wait and I had to pause it and I had to watch it again because did he just say double jointed super hot wife? So that was funny. I thought that was funny. But anyway, we get a backstage interview with Willow Nightingale because of the Independence Day match. Which she did lose her title. She was injured during that match, and she lost her title as well. And she's not medically cleared to wrestle today, so she's going to wrestle, of course, on Rampage this Friday on Rampage. In comes Athena. She's saying that I'm truly upset because she cannot compete tonight, and this would have been her debut on Collision. She says, "Are you truly injured, or is this just a cop out?" She says, "The only states that she was injured because she didn't want to take another L against the forever champion, which is, of course, your girl who I love to death, Athena. Willow Nightingale says she was informed that she was be medically cleared for Rampage, and she said after she beats her in the Owen Hart Foundation, she's gonna win the Owen Hart Foundation tournament, and she wants to challenge for that title. Athena says that she will beat her at Rampage, but if she does win, I will entertain her with a title shot for the Ring of Honor championship belt. So we'll see what happens with that. I will watch, of course, Rampage. Hopefully that'll be the main event because I love Athena. I love Willow Nightingale. They're two really great, talented women for AEW. So we'll see what happens with that. Video package between the Blackpool Combat Club and the Elite. And this is for Blood and Guts, of course. We're still waiting on both members to get their fifth person. It looks like it's going to be somebody. I don't know who it's going to be or whatnot. Like I said, rumors is that Chris Hero is supposed to be the fifth man. Or it might be Hulk Hogan because, he's always the incoming person. I don't know, but I'm just playing. But, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Julia Hart battles, is it Bambi Hold? Very quick match. She puts that nice little finisher, I think it's called the Lockhart, on, and she taps out instantly. That was pretty much the end of that. After that, we get a Malachi Black video package where he's saying that the mask, he's saying, is that it's hindering him. And he knows the potential of Andrade El Idolo, and he's saying that you don't need the mask because I'm going to train you. I'm going to train you to not use that mask and become a better person. Andrade is backstage. He does an interview as well. He says that he is a businessman. He says, do you think that I hide behind the mask? His mask is everything to him. It's because of his family, his culture, his country. It's about his Latin people. When he has the mask, when he has the mask on, it's all about business. And when he takes it off, it's time to fight and it's time to win. I thought that was very beautiful. I love Andrade El Idolo. I love this form of Andrade El Idolo. Hopefully we keep this form of Andrade El Idolo. He does not need the faction anymore. Keep him on Collision. I guarantee everything will work itself out. After that, we get Jay White versus Rock Hard Juice Robinson versus FTR in the tag eliminator match. Now, I do know what the eliminator matches are now. I finally know what they do now. Okay, so the matches consist of if I face you and I lose, I can no longer go for that championship while that person has the title. So that was the situation with that. When I tell you that this was the best match of the night, if you want to watch anything on Collision, that match would be the match. I mean, it was beautiful. We started with Juice Robinson, we got a situation where they tried to Irish rip both of the members of FDR, Dax and Cash. They do a do-si-do, turning around, getting both of their members, which is the Juice and Jay, doing a beautiful German suplex. They single Cash out a lot in this match. It was crazy. Eventually, Cash tags in, and that's when Dax just goes to town on both of them. Great job on just orchestrating this, and it was long. It's a long match. It's about I think it had to be about a 20-minute match, but it was a really fun match where we get a top spot where Dax does a it had to be like I think it was a power bomb off the top rope for Cash to do a splash on to Juice. He kicks out. Lots and lots of kickouts. And then we get to the point where I didn't even know who was tagged in, who was tagged out. But apparently, Juice did tag in Jay. No, Jay tagged in. No, Juice tagged in Jay. Remember, it's very chaotic. And we get the Sling Blade on Cash, eliminating Cash from the match altogether. We get a crazy inverted DDT by Juice Robinson onto Dax, and they win. They beat them clean, as a matter of fact, for them to now can go for those titles. I thought it was a very fun. Once again, one of the greatest matches, tag matches, probably of the year. That's how good it was. That's how good it was. But we'll see what happens with that. We get a video package of Luchasaurus and Christian Cage talking to Shawn Spears. Shawn Spears was just saying that he told his daughter, who's newly born, that he would never go down the heel route again, but he's going to bring the chairman gimmick back. So we'll see what happens with that when he challenges, of course, Luchasaurus for the TBS Championship. TNT Championship, I'm sorry. We get a backstage interview with FTR, and they're just saying, we was not the best tonight. Outcomes, of course, we get Rock Hard and we get Jay White. They're just saying that, yeah, we won. We want a title match, and we want that title match next week. They gave out handshakes, and we will get that match next week, next Saturday on Collision, for the AEW Tag Team Championships. I love those belts. Those belts are better than all belts in AEW. After that, we finally get Scorpio Sky. We get Scorpio Sky versus Action Andrade. That was a okay match. Still a lot of rust going on with your boy Scorpio Sky. I will say this. Let's say this first. The intro was phenomenal. I loved his intro. They did a great job with Scorpio Sky with his intro. I really liked it. He got in the ring. He did the hands up again, and we get beautiful lighting. I mean, I thought it was great. Your hands down. We get a really nasty looking Spanish fly by Andrade, Action Andrade. But we got a beautiful looking diamond cutter. I didn't forgot that Scorpio Sky had that finisher for, of course, Scorpio Sky to win. After the end of the match, we get Scorpio. He's about to leave, but he comes back. He picks up Action Andrade, gives him a handshake, and that was the end of that. Once again, I thought it was a really fun match, but a lot of botches. Lots of botches, especially with that Spanish fly looking really not good. But that Spanish fly was still better than the Spanish fly we got from Ricochet and Jake Paul. Logan Paul, not Jake. Logan Paul. After that, we get, of course, the main event, the second best match of the night. This is the semifinals for the Owen Hart semi-tournament, for the finals. Whoever wins will face, of course, your boy, Ricky Starks, over there on the Saturday show as well. So we get that taken care of. So CM Punk, they start off really slow. The crowd was... I hate that the crowd was not in it, because remember, this is one of those matches that is like once in a lifetime. This is a true dream match, because they only fought 4 times. This one be number 4. All 3 times Samoa Joe has beaten CM Punk. So we get a nice spinning heel kick by Samoa Joe at the very beginning, but CM Punk does duck it. We get a lot of strikes by CM Punk, him avoiding a lot of the punches and kicks by Samoa Joe at the beginning of the match. Finally, we get Samoa Joe getting a lot of offense in. I mean, a ton of offense in when it comes to punches. There's a part where he gets CM Punk to the turnbuckle, and he's just laying in rights all over the jaw of CM Punk. And at the beginning of the match, we get the clutch already. We get it already, the Coquina clutch. But he did not sit down on it. He did not put the whole coquina clutch on him, giving CM Punk, of course, the opportunity for a beautiful back suplex. CM Punk attempts a go to sleep, but that reverses into a crippler crossface, giving CM Punk the opportunity to get to the ropes. CM Punk tries another go to sleep, but he reverses, and that gives the opportunity for Samoa Joe to sit down to get the pin, but he rolls out for CM Punk to get the win, the roll in and the win. So CM Punk will advance to the main event of the men's Owen Hart tournament. That was a great thing. I can't wait to happen with that situation. But at the very end of the match, they are just sitting there. They are both out of it. I mean, very fairly winded. So they finally get up. They walk to the middle of the ring. Samoa Joe is still lost because he's like, how did I lose? But, he finally just tries to shake CM Punk's hand. He does shake CM Punk's hand. I thought that was the end of that. He pulls him close, puts him in the coquina clutch again, and does not move. Knocks him completely out. He is out. CM Punk is out cold. He goes to the outside. He grabs one of the chairs out there, attempting to attack him again. But out comes a really defeated, hurt FTR to get in the ring to help their friend out. So he walks away. And out comes Ricky Starks as well, looking very, very heelish. Looking very, very heelish. So I will say this. I think at the end of the show, my prediction was wrong, of course. I thought it was going to be Powerhouse Hobbs versus CM Punk. That did not happen. But I still think my prediction is still going to waylay. It's going to be there. I promise you. I think that CM Punk is going to lose. And the reason he's going to lose is because of Samoa Joe coming back to hunt him and do something to have Ricky Starks win the match. Now it looks like what's going to happen in my brain, because Ricky Starks looks like he's going to be a heel now. He's going to join Samoa Joe, and they're probably going to go on a crusade to probably be go for those tag titles. That's what it looks like. Ricky might be going to, of course, Ring of Honor for a little bit to try to get those titles. But that's what it looks like. It looks like that, they're supposed to be friends, and that's not going to happen. So this looks very interesting. Of course, the moving parts over there with Powerhouse Hobbs and the end of QTV. But once again, you do have Johnny TV over there. So you really don't need a lot of managers. A lot of wrestlers over there as well. So it looks like it's going to be very interesting. I can't wait to see what happens on next week on Collision. Just looks very fun, interesting. I am eyes glued. So so let's go from wrestling or whatnot. Let's go into just me or whatnot. I am going through a lot. And I keep telling people I'm okay. I think I'm okay. I truly think I'm okay. I'm in and out, I wouldn't say I'm depressed, though. I'm not depressed. Just disappointed in myself. If you notice, I don't wear a ring anymore. So that happened. And, just the trials and tribulations of just trying to get back on my feet. Slowly but surely. I have a lot of friends on my side, a lot of family on my side, to help me navigate this crazy world called grown-uphood, So, and I'll tell anybody this, my brother, who I love to death, shout out to Tony, a great friend of mine, and family and brother or whatnot. He's saying that, it's going to be a hard time for you, but I think what Kelly Clarkson says, what doesn't kill you make you stronger. But you need to heal. And that's where if you looked at any of my old stuff, I always push having your mental, your brain, everything. Mental illness is a thing. I promise you, you guys, it is truly, truly a thing. And if you keep this, your facade of, trying to say that it's not, and you're this strong, very strong person, I implore you. I will go get help. Go get help. Go get somebody to talk to or whatnot. It doesn't have to be family. It could be a very close friend, or even go through a therapist or whatnot and help yourself out. I promise you, I am okay. I just wanted to talk about it just for a little bit because I truly think that I'm on the other end of, being, very upset and, furious about the situation. And it's some coping. It's some getting used to. I promise you, it's some getting used to. Especially when you still love this person to death. You love this person to death. You think of them as your best friend, but it truly, I think that, when one door closes, another one eventually will open. And my life has to continue, not only for myself, but, the people around me. I get this a lot from my friends, and, I am a leader. I am a true leader. And they seek guidance from me. And I'm so down. I was so down that I could not give that advice to certain people. I mean, it truly sucks. It truly sucks. But like I said, I mean, if you're going through anything, and I honestly tell anybody this, if you're going through anything, please go and talk to somebody. Go and talk to somebody. I promise you, it gets better. I promise you, it gets better. I truly think that I am getting better. Every single day I'm getting better because I'm consistently getting up. I'm consistently moving. I'm consistently talking to people. I'm doing what I have to do to keep on moving. And that's what I want you to do. If you're listening to my voice, you're listening to my voice anywhere in this hemisphere or whatnot, or the other hemisphere, just keep moving. Keep moving. Let the chips fall, and then you keep moving to whatnot. I'm telling anybody that. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. And I truly, truly do love you guys. Don't forget, your boy is on the TikToks at the Nostradamus. Also, your boy is on Twitter at Derek the real Derek, DERRICKG 86. Also, your boy is on Facebook. He's on the Facebooks as well. I do have a Facebook group page. It is called WrestleCram Super Club. WrestleCram Super Club. Go over there and check me out. I'm posting and patching all of the videos I have going on as well. You can see the dimples. You can finally see the dimples. I finally shaved a little bit to get those dimples out or whatnot. So, like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Like, share, and subscribe, okay? I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. And I promise you, I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to keep this ship going. There may be times where I don't post, probably because I'm busy or whatnot. I'm just trying to get a lot of stuff happening. It happens, like I said. But until next time, love, peace, and of course,